Hello, everybody, and welcome to this first live stream guided meditation. Thank you very much for tuning in this evening. So this session is going to last around 30 minutes. I'm going to start off by leading a 5-minute guided meditation just to set the scene. Then I'm going to talk a little bit, around 10 minutes, to introduce the meditation of the evening, and then guide a 15-minute meditation. So all you really need to do is sit in a comfortable position, try to be as distraction free as possible, and follow the instructions. Okay, so please sit comfortably in your chair or on the floor. And try to bring your attention into your room. Gently closing your eyes. And as you close your eyes, allow your shoulders to relax and drop. Allow your back to straighten slightly. And bring your attention inwards. And just look at what is happening inside your mind. Just notice the different thoughts in your mind. And notice the sensations in your body. We're not commenting or judging, just noticing what's happening in our body and what's happening in our mind. And then just start to bring your attention to the sensation of your breathing. See if you can notice your breath as it enters and leaves your body. Try to follow the complete flow of your breathing. As we breathe in, we can think to ourselves, breathing in, I allow my mind to become peaceful. Each time we breathe in, breathing in, I allow my mind to become peaceful. And as you breathe in, just adjust your posture slightly, letting your back straighten. Breathing in, I allow my mind to become peaceful. And as you breathe out, you can just think to yourself, as I breathe out, I release the stress in my body and mind. And follow that out breath. Breathing out, I release the stress in my body and mind. And then just for a few moments, just notice the effects of this brief practice on your body and mind. Okay, thank you very much. When you're ready, please bring your session to a close and open your eyes. Okay, so this is a guided breathing meditation where we utilize the power of our breathing to reduce the stress in our body and mind. What is useful to appreciate about stress is that it arises due to our mind exaggerating, and then gradually stress leads to anxiety, and anxiety leads to paranoia. So a very helpful analogy is that our mind is like an ocean, and thoughts, conceptual thoughts, are like waves arising out of the ocean of our mind. Meditation practice can help us to pacify these waves. So we have waves of paranoia, waves of anxiety, waves of stress. And then we have the ocean of our mind. When our mind becomes stressed, anxious, and paranoid, then there are the waves. There are the waves arising. And often at that time, it is challenging to settle and to appreciate that deep within us is peace and calm. So it takes us stress, anxiety, paranoia, takes us outside, expecting the worst for ourselves and those around us, and utilizing the power of our imagination, but not necessarily in a positive way. So meditation's function is to calm the mind. And as I have said many, many times in live public classes, that we need to train in meditation both for the person who we are now and the person that we're going to be in the future, and also for the benefit of our family, the benefit of our community, our society, and world. Training in meditation is a public service. You know, we are providing peace. And at this time, it is so important to try to establish a daily meditation practice. It's of vital importance. And often when times are challenging and stressful, and our mind is anxious, meditation can be one of the first things that goes out the window. But I encourage you to prioritize meditation, and ideally to do it every day. So the meditation that we're going to do in this session is a meditation to help release us from anxiety and stress, and utilize many hundreds of meditations involving the breath. Our breathing is something which we can utilize. It's there all the time, and we can focus our attention on it in a relaxed, calm way. And as a consequence of doing that, we can bring peace into our mind. So we will begin by focusing on the natural flow of the breath entering and leaving the body. And through doing that, that allows the waves of stress, anxiety, paranoia, and so to pacify. And then we're going to guide ourselves in a sense by saying, breathing in, I allow peace to arise in my mind. Very gently. Breathing out, I let go of stress and anxiety. Yes, we're encouraging ourselves to do that. And as we breathe out, we imagine the stress and anxiety leaving our body, We allow our body to relax. So, in particular, we let our shoulders drop, our hands, which often are very tight and nervous, moving around. We rest in our lap and we let them relax. And we let everything calm down on the out breath. Yeah, so our out breath is releasing us. Yeah, our in breath is bringing calm and peace into our life. Now I'm bringing calm and peace into my life. Out breath. Now I'm releasing stress and anxiety. The key to a positive, effective meditation is not to push too much and to allow the process of breathing to help us release us from stress and anxiety. To be patient and consistent. So let's get started. This is going to be for around 15 minutes, this guided meditation, and then we'll finish with a few concluding thoughts. So, if possible, try to be distraction free. Of course, online meditation is slightly different than in a public place, so there's potentially distractions around. If you can, try to lock in for these 15 minutes. Okay, so once again, sitting in a comfortable position. Just settling in to the space. Noticing where you are. Noticing the sounds around you. Being aware of the world around you. Your neighborhood. Your community. Your country. The whole world. And before we start focusing on our breathing, we set our intention for meditation, thinking, I'm training in meditation to allow peace to arise in my mind. And to share this experience of peace with my community and all the people around me. So I'm training not just for myself, but for my community and the world at large. This is our intention of compassion. So we have an expansive outlook. Although we're looking in, we're also looking out. And then just start to notice the rising and falling of your breath. If you're feeling particularly anxious or stressed at this time, you can, if you want, place your hand on your navel. Even place both hands on your navel. And notice how your hands move in and out in time with the natural breathing. So in the middle of all this stress around us, we discover this calm. this rising and falling of the breath. As you breathe in, notice your hands moving outwards. And as you breathe out, notice how they move inwards. And then resting your hands in your lap, start to connect with your natural breath. Follow your natural breath on the inhalation and exhalation. As you breathe in, allow your face to relax. Even allow a very gentle smile to appear on your face, which releases the tension in your face. As you breathe out, let your shoulders drop. Let the weight in the upper half of your body drain down through your body and out at the soles of your feet into the ground. On each out breath, you can think gently to yourself, now I'm letting go of the stress in my body and mind. And feel it releasing. Let your shoulders drop. Notice your heart beating. Everything starts to slow down. We're not rushing anywhere, we're just abiding in the storm, the eye of the storm. Breathing in, my mind becomes peaceful. We enjoy taking a full, deep, complete breaths, allowing our chest to open so we can breathe fully and completely. Our breath heals our body. Healing light breathing into our body. Breathing in, I allow my mind to become peaceful. And breathing out, I let go of stress and anxiety. If you have lots of thoughts, be patient with them. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to your mind. Give yourself permission to be at peace. And with the next few rounds of breathing, you can think to yourself, now I let go of all the stress, worry, and anxiety in my body and mind. It's gone. The waves in the ocean of our mind are pacified. And our mind becomes vast and peaceful, just like a still ocean. And we just stay with this for a few minutes. I'm not going to say anything. Next few minutes, just enjoy this calm space you've created for yourself. And as our session draws to a close, we can consider this time we've created here, we've made for meditation, this positive, peaceful energy. And we dedicate it so we can keep a peaceful, calm mind over the days, weeks, and months ahead. And we can share this peace with the people around us, our family, and our community. We can take the positive energy from this meditation into our life. Okay, thank you very much. When you're ready, please bring your session to a close. Okay, so this was a 15-minute guided meditation helping us to reduce stress and anxiety, connecting with the peaceful nature within us. This is what meditation does. It helps us to identify with the peaceful nature beneath the stress and anxiety, to have that sense of identity with the peace within us. Everybody has this peace and calm in their mind. We do. This is step number one, identifying this peace and calm within our own mind. Meditation is one of the best methods for doing that. Regardless of how much stress and anxiety we have, there is always this peaceful, calm nature beneath that, and that is what we choose to identify with. Once we've done that, then when we look out at the world around us, we see people. We try to identify with that peace and calm in their minds. We try to identify with the essential nature of the people, not their actions. So at this time, it can be very helpful to develop compassion for the people around us, extending our compassion outwards. And meditation gives us the strength to do that, to have a positive view of ourselves and a positive view of others. Even if we see other people engaging in actions which seemingly are a little bit unusual, yeah, often that is because of fear. It's because of fear and worry in their mind, leading them to engage in unusual actions. So compassion, instead of judging people for what they are doing, we try to connect and understand that they're engaged in those types of actions because of fear and anxiety. We try to relate to their peace and calm. So I hope you enjoyed that guided meditation. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Does anyone have any questions? There is this live chat window I can see here. If you want to ask anything, feel free to type a question into there, or anything about meditation. I encourage you to, yes, Carol, hello. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the practice. Yes, I'm going to be doing another one tomorrow, same time, 7:30. And for the foreseeable future, if there is, yes, much needed, Denise. Of course, I've been thinking of the best approach to how, to help at this time. Of course, my main work, but of course that currently is not possible. Yes, I will be doing the same thing tomorrow, Denise. I'll send out notifications and so forth. Each day, each meditation, I'll offer something slightly different, and give some short instruction on what will be, how to engage in that practice. For some people who are logging on, they've have some experience of meditation. For some people, it's new. But I encourage you. Hi, Roger. Good to see you. Hi, Vicky. Yes. Great. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely needed, of course. Now's the time, guys. Now's the time to, I'm always banging on in the classes about daily meditation, but now is really the time. And in some respects, we have the opportunity, don't we? Yes, others can join, Vicky. Share the link. I'll be on social media and here on YouTube. Each day I'll be posting a link, and then you can share that with whoever. You don't have, anyone can access this, from complete beginner through to someone who's been practicing for decades. This is the time to practice, and in the sense, we're talking about social isolation, but the phrase isn't particularly helpful. Physical isolation, of course, is important, as we know, but social connection, that's what we need to be thinking. Connection, we can connect actually more with the people around us when we are calm and peaceful. We physically, maybe not necessarily with them, but mentally, we are connected. So definitely share it. Share it with your circle. Okay. All right, everybody. Um, take care of yourselves. This, uh, these guided meditations, I'll be going through a series of different meditations. Not really here to give advice on um, so much physical health advice, but mental health, how we can look after our mental health. Yes, based in the UK. So, any questions? I'm always here. My job is to show people how to meditate. So, I'm always here if you need to discuss anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be on this live chat, it could be email or get in touch if you need any help during this time. Of course, it's unprecedented, and but we do have the methods to help reduce stress and anxiety. What's important as well to appreciate is that if we can reduce the stress and anxiety in our mind, this strengthens uh, physical health. This gives us great strength physically, mental strength, physical strength. And then we're in a position to help the people around us. Okay, good to hear you. Good to see you. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be doing this same thing again tomorrow, 7:30. If you can't make the session, it'll be available on YouTube to listen to. Thanks, everybody. Take care of yourselves.